First aid, outdoor cook, horse fan, naturalist. Those may be some of the more traditional Girl Scout patches that the young people can earn. Now a new partnership with Priority Health is providing opportunities for the Girl Scouts of West Michigan Shore to Shore to invest in a new patch program, Mental Health Wellness. Vivian Tremont is the CEO of Girl Scouts Michigan Shore to Shore. Dr. Charlotta Dennis, the medical director with Priority Health. Ladies, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's talk about first this new patch program. This is a national program. Let's talk about the focus on mental health for these young girls.
Absolutely. We know that girls today are dealing with incredible challenges. Specifically, 11 to 13-year-old girls are the most impacted. So we, as Girl Scouts, want to support and have conversations around those challenges, give them the tools that they need to be able to successfully navigate in the world.
All right, and let's talk about Priority's involvement and why you felt you wanted to be a part of this.
Yes, Priority Health is committed to Michigan youth. We are aware that teen girls are impacted by mental health concerns at a rate of about 30% higher than teen boys. If we provide resources to teens, we know that outcomes can be improved and we can decrease disparities.
Yeah, and let's talk about this program. It is a national program. It's newer, and why this has become a priority for the Girl Scouts. And let's talk about some of the outcomes that have happened already.
Sure, absolutely. Well, our mission is to develop girls of courage, confidence, and character so that they can go on and make the world a better place. And the basic underpinning of well-being for girls is mental wellness. Right. So we're starting those conversations at the troop level and having things, sharing concepts like I feel sadness rather than I am sad. That slight distinction really can lighten the experience for them and help them move forward.
Yeah, and so talk about some of the things that they have to do to earn these patches.
Sure. Absolutely. There are activities around the troop basis, so they'll get together as a troop and they'll work on, understanding my feelings, knowing my emotions, finding my voice. There are 5 specific steps within each one of those activities that they participate in to challenge themselves to develop those tools.
Okay, and Charlotta, talk about how Priority is going to help them earn these patches and reach their goals.
We're collaborating with Girl Scouts so that we can provide resources and tools for teen girls. We want to make sure that every step of their mental health journey is fruitful and it's impactful. So we provide close collaboration. We want to make sure that each level of care is available. We provide 24-hour behavioral health care 7 days a week.
Wonderful. And so talk about, we discussed a little earlier that as we were children, we didn't have these discussions. And how crucial is it for these young people to be focused on mental health and how this is changing them and making them probably better adults, right?
Right. Absolutely. We're hearing from families who are saying, thank you so much for starting this conversation. Girl Scouts are going home to the dinner table to say, here's what we discussed, here's what I learned. Families are thanking us because, to your point, they don't have that experience. They didn't personally grow up with those conversations. So we are opening the conversation in a safe space and helping girls develop the tools that they need to navigate life's ups and downs for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, I mean, so important, along with all of the other great things the Girl Scouts do. And talk about the community partnership and why it's so important to work with partners like Priority to be able to help these girls earn these badges.
Absolutely. Priority Health, they are the experts. They are a tremendous resource in the state of Michigan and here in West and Northern Michigan. And we're delighted to partner with them. And they are just as committed to wellness for girls in our communities as we are. So there's fantastic alignment. We're grateful to be working together.
Okay, wonderful. And is this, kind of the evolution of the Girl Scouts? Is this, this is how the organization is going. Let's talk to that quickly too. That this is not traditionally what we thought of growing up, right? Sure. As Girl Scouts.
Sure, absolutely. Girl Scouts today are navigating things that we never had to navigate. So as an organization, we're responding to that. So we provide incredible opportunities to speak to the culture that girls are living in today. So girls in kindergarten through 12th grade that are actively involved in Girl Scouting are preparing themselves for the world we live in today.
What a great opportunity. So if parents are out there, if there are kids out there watching and they want to be a part of this, what do they need to do?
They need to hop online and go to gsmiths.org and find a troop near them.
Okay, because they're all over
They're
West
all
Michigan.
over,
Okay,
all over.
perfect. Ladies, thank you so much for being here and for addressing this really, really important topic. We truly, truly appreciate your time.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep, and there you go. The partnership, Priority Health, with the Girl Scouts of Michigan Shore to Shore to address Mental Health Awareness Month, not just this month, but all year long. GSMISTS.org if you want more information. We'll be right back.